Hello, we are the group 6. I'm Axel, and I'd like to introduce you Nuria and Thomas. Today, during this presentation, we will review 3 figures we found on the CSO website. And those figures are about household crimes and level of confidence in Highland during 2015. So let's begin with the first figure, which is a regional breakdown of on victim of household crime. As you can see, this is a map of Highland. The north of Highland is excluded. And here we have the color scheme, which is a percentage of household crime in Highland. As a reminder, a household crime might be, for example, a burglary or an act of vandalism. Having said that, let's begin with the west story of the country. So, the west of the country, you are less likely to be a victim of household crime with only 3%. Conversely, on the east, you are more likely, you have the higher risk. It is tripled with the east, you know. So, Dublin is the region you have the more risk with 13%. It is followed by the Midlands, which have 9%. The rest of the map is pretty average with 6%, with the border north, the southwest, and the southeast. To summarize, be careful at home because we live in Dublin and we have higher risk. And I would now like to call Thomas for his presentation.
So all these household crimes are not always punished because in fact there is only 62% of household crimes who are reported to the Guarda. So it can be for several reasons, like for example people don't have to lose time to do it, or they just want sometimes to resolve the problem by themselves. But the problematic reason is that for some people, so it's 1 in 3 of household crimes who are not reported because people didn't trust the Guarda, or they think Guarda could do nothing about it and they will be useless. So it's a problem because this statistic shows the population have a big trust issue with the Guarda, so it's a problem, and it will be keep falling over the next year because of the crisis context our world is facing. So it's a big problem, and there is other problem like the personal crimes who are also skyrocketing. Only 54% of this crime are reported to the Guarda too. So it's a problem because if nobody reports this crime, Guarda can't do nothing about it. So it's a loop, and it will be hard to inverse the direction. So that's why. Nuria.
Now let's turn to the level of confidence of those aged 18 years and over in the criminal justice system. Firstly, we can see that only 4% of the young people who have been surveyed are very confident with the criminal justice system. Conversely, there is an increase in the number of young people who are not very confident with that type of justice system, with a 34%. Then the result suggests that 20% of the population aged 18 years and over are not at all confident. While the highest result of the survey corresponds to young people who are fairly confident with the criminal justice system, with a 37%. And lastly, young people who have been surveyed, 5% are not stated.
So thank you.
Thank you for
Thank
listening.
you.
Bye.
Bye.